444 represents archangels who are ready to help you.
Surely don't want to waste anyone's time. Thank you for sitting through that. I hope it wasn't too grueling for you. Saw a lot of great jokes in the chat during that one. Those were all just jokes, hopefully, from everybody. I guess let's just jump right into it. It's Philip DeFranco time. Did you hear what I said before about him being on Ozempic, abusing Ozempic, basically wasting away into nothing? Wait till you see what he's become in this struggle to lose the weight. You know, his insecurity of thinking that he was too chubby to be a newsman. And where did he move to? He quit his job. He moved. He closed up the big LA studio. Where did he move to, Jules? Because it was... remember that? He
Atlanta?
He moved to Atlanta. And I guess he's given up on having a studio. You should see Philip DeFranco's been broadcasting in front of this closet door in a white room, similar to, you know, like a Josh Denny setup, maybe even worse. Let me show you this video. This is a stream test segment. We're seeing that if, if everything works, we'll continue here. Thank you to Cameron Malik for...
Thank you. I was just screaming at him. He was being so... I was like,
no, you weren't screaming at him. Don't tell them that because they will believe that. Cameron was doing some late-night coding.
We were actually sitting here in silence, sweating with tears in our eyes.
Okay, now the problem... This is what I got to do. I got to do some adjustments here because this isn't my normal time for my
Did
energy
you remember
drink.
to take your pills?
I did.
Okay, good.
I'm going to have to do this. So there's this thing. If you're drinking... and you're on a roll, and then you have to stop and sit patiently for about an hour while people do tech things, you get what's called a blown buzz, right? Which I'm struggling with at the moment right now. So everybody raise your energy drink, and let's take a quick little swig here.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers. And just like that, we're back. All right, let me show you this Philip DeFranco thing. Here he is. Is this the newest video here? Yeah.
I put it
Oh,
into...
God. I mean, it's even more chilling than I remembered. Here you go. Even just right on the opening. Look at this pause. Oh, I guess that's not as bad. He decided to wear a tank top. Got to show off his new body here, and it looks like he's been in the sun for a little. He's starting to get these like liver spots all over his shoulders. I'm concerned about his skin's health. He's got the teeth. He's got the big caps on his teeth. Here you go. I'll show you this. Here he is. And this is how he's been broadcasting now. I don't know what kind of news show this has become.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, your daily dive into the news, and we have a lot to talk about today. But first, just to steal your attention for 30 to 60 seconds, I'm very excited to announce that not only is there a new drop today right now over at beautifulbastard.com, but also for the first...
Oh, those are lovely. Yeah, you got to sell those if you're a fan of the quick news on YouTube. Look at these lovely shirts. I think he's decided to not even do a logo. No artwork on these shirts. Look at this. This is how he opens his news show now. You know, we caught Philip DeFranco a few weeks ago complaining about online tip culture and that tip culture in America is getting out of hand, that he doesn't want to tip his Starbucks person. He doesn't want to tip every service worker for handing him a cup at every drive-thru. No joke, when you go to his website and you try to purchase something, I think I purchased some coffee from his website. You go there, you go to check out. Would you like to leave a tip for Philip DeFranco? No joke.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah,
Let me
remember
check
that?
if he's
See if
still
you have
doing
that.
I did have a note about that, but I don't think we ever...
I would like to disrupt his family's life. Yeah, I would like to take away his ability to run a happy family there.
Here, I put it in next up my
great.
old note.
We'll show you that. But look at these. I just can't believe this is what he's selling now. So the artwork that you get is, in fact, a screen-printed tag on the inside of the shirt there. Beautiful shirts. Three blank shirts. You got a disgusting gold, pretty revolting green, and a navy that you won't ever catch me in. Let's see what
4 hours of the drop. All core T and Tank 3-packs will be 60%.
It's Tank 3-packs. So we're selling Tank 3-packs. It's bonobos now. Really, this is what he said.
What is
Blank
this, Elwood?
tank top 3-packs, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan. I've been buying my favorite sock right now. Okay, people always ask, should we do Redbar socks? I would love to. I've got a favorite sock right now. You're not going to like the brand, but I'll share it with you. They are Kith socks.
Yes.
Kiss with a lisp. Kith. And you know what they're doing to me? They're hitting me with the 3-pack. Yeah, I'd like to buy one pair of socks, but you can't. You got to buy the 3-pack for $42.99. So I am not a fan of the 3-pack, but you could get 3 beautiful tank tops, maybe even the exact one that Philip DeFranco is wearing now. Couldn't be more relevant for a news show.
And all. It includes all 3
tank
different
tops.
color combos. 3
Oh,
patches.
those are beautiful. Look at these. What a gorgeous color combo. I'm going to be wearing this one. What do you call this? Pooter? Yoop. Rose
Straight up
gold.
crazy.
This is nuts. I didn't see this one. This is just happening. I didn't see this.
Also, I checked on his website and they are still doing the tips.
They're doing the tip. We're going to look into that. I'll show you it. Look at this color. What do you call this color? Some maroon brown.
As well as the all black ones, which are all now back in stock.
Whoa,
Also, our great
beautiful.
tees and tanks that have prints like this one. They have discounts as well, but not fucking 60% because that's insane. Y'all, if you haven't gotten something from
That's
us, I'd
insane.
say in the last 3 to 6 months, you gotta try this. Both tanks and tees, they're a cotton spandex midweight
Blank.
fabric.
I've never seen this on. I've never seen an influencer or a creator selling blank tees. We should try this.
Even Teddy Fresh has the little teddy bear. On the
Yeah,
outside.
everybody's got a little emblem or something like that. I mean, you're just selling blank tees and you're not making these yourself. So you're buying blank tees and then just reselling them on your... I've never seen this done.
Comfy and breathable. You can dress it up or down.
And you're telling me this guy is buying from philipdefranco.com? The only way I'd believe that is if this motherfucker is sweet. Yes. Well, Dong, I really like... This looks like some of the Redbar listeners that have been threatening me in the Bring Back Group chat. Look at that. Okay, let's see what he does. I want to show you his
It
new
is a
look. We'll
four-way
do a
stretch
zoom
for
in.
optimal shape retention.
More.
It's pre-shrunk.
I can't
It is
believe this.
durable, unlike that polyester
not
bullshit. And a big part of
durable.
all this is that we are size inclusive. We go from small to 5XL.
Oh, thank
so grab
God.
your size while you can. I 100% know you will love this. I'll link to beautifulbastard.com in the description, as well as I got a QR code on screen. But with that said, I got a big daily dive into the news for you, so let's just jump into it.
Okay, yeah, look what he's turned into. I mean, really, he's wasting away. You know, you went from one form of an ugly person to a worse form of an ugly person. You look worse than when you were chubby. And maybe it's time to put down the Ozempic pen and gain some of that weight back.
First thing that we have to talk about
Wait, I wanted to show you
today
some.
is a situation around
Ooh.
a guy you've probably
Give me. Ooh, yeah. These were some of the pauses I saw. First of all, look at these little miniature blades here. You know, that's a hell of a spike. And these are done independently. Each one of those little spikes, that's not a crappy cutout in Photoshop. That's not what you're seeing here. This is an actual spike. I mean, really, you have each one of these is done. No wonder he's going to sell so much merch. He's got to pay a lady to do each one of these little Liberty spikes. I mean, that is a nice look. And you know a guy's in trouble when his sideburns start spiking as well. Look at that. You see this? Sideburn spikes. How's the feed, by the way?
It's perfect.
Right? I mean, this is wonderful. So his ears are elongating. This is my problem with him. He's turning into a chimpanzee. You know,
That is so gross.
Cameron Malick, the guy who just fixed, thank God for Cameron Malick.
We
really-
decided we're doing a
We should really
suicide
start
pact.
paying him. He's been working for free since 2006. Maybe I should start paying the guy. What do you guys think? Cameron Malick let us know that Philip DeFranco, one of his mascots, is in fact a chimp. Really? He's that right? Doesn't he have a little chimp mascot?
Yes, his old.
I mean, that's really ugly. I mean, we were seeing these pauses at home. I mean, really, look how ugly this is. This isn't like a warped frame.
He put
Something's
gel on the
happened
sides?
with his lips. His face is narrowed at the bottom. I mean, look what I'm seeing here. I mean, that's a ghastly ghoul. He definitely looked better when he was a little chubby. God
Way
forbid
better.
you be chubby. I mean, really. Let's see if I could grab another still that's uglier than this.
probably never heard of called Normie, who if you haven't heard of or you didn't see, got banned
Come
for
on,
torturing
give me a good
himself
one.
for 11 straight days. Because you see, Normie, he spent 265.
I'll say this, even though with all of his cosmetic changes here, his news coverage has been fantastic. He hasn't missed a beat. I mean, he's been wonderful as far as the product is wonderful. I come here for my fast news. I get sucked in. I'm here for a half. Oh, there he is. See, that to me is what you call extremely ugly. Yes.
He has major dysmorphia.
Extreme dysmorphia. And again, yeah, you're going to get sun poisoning here. So many people are just basking in the sun. They're getting tans over burns and burns over tans. Yeah, couldn't be uglier. I would, like to disrupt your family's life. If you've got to tell you, got a second, send a nice message to Lindsay DeFranco about Philip's new wasted away look. Let's see if we could grab one. Oh, is that it? That guy looks, in fact, better than Philip DeFranco. He does. Sorry. I don't know who that was.
It was a guy who's suffering from decades of insomnia.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Like Jordan Peterson. He looks nice there. I think he looks pretty good there. Let's see. Oh, there's he. Elon Musk looks great compared to... Oh, God, yes. See, look at him. I mean, he's really, yes. Okay. Did we want to show that quick tip thing?
Yes, I put it in next up. Just
Philip DeFranco mad about too many tips. So look at this.
Sup, you beautiful bastard.
There was his old studio. He's given up on that. He's just in front of the white walls.
Why did you? This is probably
They
from
never
3
know
months ago.
when to stop. And yes, it is pathetic if a man takes Ozempic. I'm sorry. I had to stop. I slapped the shot out of Cameron's hand last week. He was trying to take Ozempic and fix his life. I said, no. Okay, watch this. This is what are you going to talk about here?
Of himself trying to do math. But also, two, what are your thoughts when it comes to the minimum wage? You know, someone that's lived in California for a while, I'm more familiar with the costs here. So that's going to affect my thoughts on what the minimum wage should be. And so if you're in another state where the cost of living is lower, you might have a different take. But also, if I can add one thing, and it is something that I have a gripe with.
A gripe with?
This is kind of
something he has a gripe with. Let's hear.
Very more focused on like the food services industry or coffee shops or just things that aren't traditional restaurants. I think a lot of employers have the knowledge that they are not paying their employees enough. And I think part of that is showcased with the fact that how has everything in the last 5 years become a tippable transaction? And I say this as someone that tips every time. But for things as small as like I'm buying a coffee at a coffee shop, there's a turn of the screen at that transaction now. Either reading 15, 20, 25%, or some places 20, 25, 30%.
Whoa, God forbid.
That's been embraced because employers do not want to raise the price of their products and they don't want to pay their people better. But they're still passing off an extra cost to the consumer. It's just that they're doing it in a way that's not technically that, and it's an awkward interaction for a lot of people. It just becomes about optics. They don't want you to see prices that raise
awkward interaction
so they can, actually pay their employees a more livable wage, but you're still paying it. And then this is one of the wild.
So here he is, and then
go to the link beautifulbastard.com. We'll do it live so everyone can see.
Beautiful bastard. Okay, what do I do?
Go to this tank top.
Those are beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Click that. Go add to cart.
Okay, we're gonna add a medium.
Now let's check out.
Check out.
What the fuck?
Optional tip to support Philip DeFranco and the BB team.
Like, what? How can you not be aware that you're doing that and complain about having to tip at a coffee shop?
It's really bizarre, and I've never seen this. I mean, tipping at a coffee shop, hey, the woman's doing this. Here, no one's doing nothing. I mean, why would you ever need to tip somebody on buying a t-shirt from a website? Really? So there it is, an optional tip. Sometimes it's 10, 20, look at this. $3 you could tip. Okay, maybe that's reasonable. Here's $3 we to support the show. 10 or 20. $20 tip to buy a 3-pack of blank tank tops. Or you could do a custom amount.
Oh, give him 1,000. Why not give him 12,000?
Why not $50 million? $50 trillion. Will it charge my car? Will I get declined if I just type 0 after a 5? Continued information. Okay, we're going to fill this out live, and we're going to see if we can give him that $50 trillion. And that's going to put us in a deficit here. That ruined us. Well, there he was, Philip DeFranco. I'm excited because if Kamala gets elected for president, she's going to end taxes on tips. Did you hear about this?
Trump, no. There's no way, Trump.
Well, Trump is, I heard she's copying Trump. This is going to be great. I love when they're going to end taxes on tips, because then we're all like, we're excited. We're already gearing up for this. We're going to just sell the Scars Club as a tip on the website, which I'm sure nobody else will do. So it shouldn't be a problem if we don't tax tips. I'm sure that will go smooth. There it was. Philip DeFranco, everybody. All right, I've been excited to show you this.
Should we do our post that we promised?
Yeah, maybe we should. So it's been working good for everybody?
Seems like it's good.
Isn't that fantastic?
I mean, knock on wood, it's been going well.
I know, and maybe we jinxed it earlier by me saying how well everything was going.
Mike doesn't believe in jinxing, and I'm always telling him.
I really don't believe in jinxing. I can't be bothered with that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
But, I mean...
A man can't be bothered. Oh, look at this. I got a UPS delivery update that my musician's friend package will be here soon. Thank you. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Bear with me.
Just reshare your story and
yeah, I'm just going to post a polite update on Instagram so you can see what I do in real time. This is what I do during the pre-show. I come here, I go add to story, and now I'm going to write some text, and I'm going to say, stream is back. All right, thank you. Stream is back. Oh, well, I've covered it up now. Okay, there we go. Stream is back. Beautiful. It looked really nice. Wait till you see it when it publishes there. I'm going to go to Facebook and do the same thing. Very exciting. And yes, this is what I do during the pre-show. I click on a few buttons here, and I post. Stream is back. I heard, by the way, I'm in the Bring Back group right now saying stream is back. I heard there was a conservative who went gray in the Bring Back group this week. Is this true?
I was like, a month ago, I was like, there's this real classic conservative in the BBG, Mike, and mark my words, I feel like he's going to cause some trouble. And then today I went in the BBG and they were all fighting with him. And
they were fighting with the conservative, which I don't like that because they're shutting up his free speech. So there's definitely something going on. Look at this. Somebody posted this in the Bring Back group while we were down.
Oh my God.
It's the black Comcast worker at my old Chicago apartment there.
Yes.
Trying to fix our internet. Here, cut to the, look at him.
All you new people would have never survived the Comcast Chicago.
You would have not survived that. We had a Comcast guy in there trying to fix our modem. Thank you. Oh, here he is. Look at this. So imagine that that's a black man on the floor of our old studio in Chicago. I'm sitting there taking pictures of him, making fun of him in the Bring Back group, posting. Let's see what people said back then about him. 7 comments. I used to get a lot of action back then. Oh, no, this is a repost.
Well, the guy who got in a fight today was named John G, and now they're all saying Top G.
Top G, okay. His name was John G. Did people remember him?
Yes.
He got in a fight. I didn't see this fight, but I heard about it from Jules. I heard this guy went gray because he was saying trans people are, need to be executed. I was thinking the other day, and I don't know if conservatives would go for this, but what if we loosened up this abortion ban, in Texas and Arizona, and we could do abortions for trans people only? How about that? Anybody ever consider that? That's a win-win, because then abortion is legal, but only for trans people, if your baby is considered trans.
Nigga, what? Yeah.
Knock, knock. Just ugly. Who's there?
A murderer.
Murderer who?
Let's kill Logic's kid.
Fuck.
Logic baby ugly.